Hi, so today I'm gonna be ranking every girl group debut of 2021. If I missed any, feel free to comment them. I won't be including cat groups, co-ed groups or subunits by the way, and I'll add them to the playlist, which will be in the description box. This took forever to make lol, and there's like over 40 of them, so let's just start. Honestly, it would feel wrong to put any other group below them. If you couldn't tell, they're an AI group. The bodies are actual girls and the faces are computer made, and well, that's exactly what it looks like. I'm not opposed to the idea of AI idols, but the faces look so creepy. They did improve though. One of the girls had a solo debut, and they made the generated faces way better. The weird and natural faces aren't the worst part. It's their vocals. They're very strainy and just do not blend together at all. I would encourage more vocal lessons. It's not the worst song in the world. It just has a lot of things working against it. Lemonade has a very different sound, and I'm not into that concept at all. I find it kinda uninteresting. I wish the chorus had a little more going on cause it didn't sound that different from the verses. I somewhat liked the bridge though. Basically everything I said about the previous one. I can't even differentiate one from the other. If we are being honest, they're under the same company, so maybe that's why. Anyway, a skip. The vocal mixing is weak. It almost sounds like they're fighting against the instrumental and the song feels kinda outdated. Not in a necessarily bad way, but it doesn't feel that fresh. I do like their vocal tones, and it feels like they're all solid vocalists. The bridge is the best part. I wish they played with that sound more. Out of all the bigger debuts, Vanilla is by far the worst. It's a well-produced song, but just so incredibly painfully boring and flavorless. No pun intended. It's a very standard, textbook cute concept, and their comeback didn't impress me either. They're one of the few rookie groups I just have no interest at all. When this song came out I was listening to it for like 2 weeks straight, but then nothing after that. It's not my usual style, but once you get into it it's good. The chorus is catchy, and I like the choreography. This song is like an explosion of second gen messiness. It's so weird and the arrangement is odd, but it all works together somehow. I appreciate the unusualness of it. Their vocals are very raw and loud, which adds to the song. I think they are preparing for a comeback, so that should be interesting. I love the idea of this group, and it's been really nice listening to Hani again and seeing Green escape her Red Square dungeon, but unfortunately I'm not really into this song. If you don't know, this is a fictional group created by the drama Idol, The Coup, and I didn't watch it myself. Maybe I'd like the song more if I did lol, but yeah, I like the post-chorus hook and the cutesy rapping parts. Y'all, this is possibly the most tragic debut story ever. Like debuting and disbanding within 5 days and the song isn't even bad. I'm gonna cry. It's just one of those songs you gotta get into, you know. The mixing is a bit off, but it gets the point across. I really like the whimsical post-chorus part. The dance break felt kinda unnecessary and the transition to it was too sudden, but overall it was very solid, and I hope all the girls can re-debut again. I like the tropical feel and their vocals are very soothing. I could have gone without the rapper guy though. It felt sort of random, but it's fine I guess. It has that 2018 summer song vibe. I didn't expect that chorus switch, and it definitely adds to the song, especially the post-chorus. The verses get a little boring, but I like the overall concept and what they were going for. I hate their company with a passion. They had some really great groups, but their management sucks. I really hope they do a better job with L. The song itself is pretty basic and standard but cute. It's not something I can have on repeat cause I'd get bored quickly, but I like their vocals and rapping. They have a lot of potential. I like it, even though it's a textbook girl crush concept. The chorus especially, it needs better mixing and everything, but I listen to it every so often. I had a true growth moment with this song. When I first heard it, I couldn't stand it lol, but now it's growing on me more and more every day. It's so fun and cute. It should have been released in like July or August cause it's a very summer song, but by the time it was out I was already over it. The song doesn't have much personality, it's on the ordinary side, but as I said, very fun, very cute. Touch to Start gives major J-pop anime vibes and I love how they combine that with K-pop. The pre-chorus build up is so good and the song never gets boring or hits that dull spot. It's very well produced. Just to clarify, Codes made their debut with multiple songs. They sort of have this TV show seasons concept with their music, meaning they'll be releasing it periodically. So I just chose my favorite one. I find their concept really interesting, and I hope their company goes through with it. All the songs are very solid. I like the melody of Better Than X. It gets a little repetitive, but I don't mind it. I don't know why every summer song this year has a 2018 vibe lol, but I like it. The tropical vibe really elevates it, and I like their vocals and rapping. I wish it had an actual music video. I love the music video a lot, and I'm such a whore for any space intergalactic concepts. The song is a little rough around the edges with some weird arrangement choices, but I like the messiness of it. It gives a Verglow vibes mixed with second gen. Gratitude is a good song production wise, but I don't know. It just feels kinda average to me. It's still a good song, but it doesn't really set them apart from other groups. That's how I feel about their comeback too. They are definitely one of those groups who have stronger B-sides than title tracks. This song is such a bop. I really wish it had a music video or a dance practice or something. The vocal tones are very interesting, sort of second gen reminiscent. Apparently, one of the girls is also the CEO of their company. We love to see it. It's cute, very iZone, Cosmic Girls inspired. I just wish there was more emphasis on the chorus, but I like the overall melody. Baby, purple kiss My Purple Kiss Girlies really did the biggest switcheroo this year, from having one of the most underwhelming debuts ever to putting out one of the biggest bangers this year. I was really surprised cause I thought they were just gonna continue putting out watered down G-Idol songs. I mean look, Ponzona isn't that bad, it's just so bland and static. Like does the instrumental even change throughout the song? I can't remember, but it's okay, because they redeemed themselves, so I'll just forgive and forget. I was confused when I first heard this song cause they were supposed to have a Greek mythology concept, but I'm guessing they were on a budget. This is another song that had to grow on me, but I love it so much now. The instrumental is very fun and upbeat. I think this debut would be somewhat successful if it had an actual music video, promotions and stuff like that. The absolute worst name for a song, but if we get past that, the chorus is so fun. This is the kind of song I would just shamelessly blast out. I was kinda surprised that the quality is so good since their company's been releasing a lot of project groups this year and most of the songs are on the lower quality side, but yeah, this slaps. I like their style, and I'm absolutely in love with Greta's vocals. It's a solid debut, but somewhat on the average side. I wish they opted for an actual chorus, rather than an empty one. Not that I don't like empty choruses lol, but for this song it feels kinda redundant. Other than that, it's a well constructed song and I like that they're a duo. Got Ya would be much higher if the rest of the song followed the chorus melody. I love the chorus so much, but the verses are so uninteresting to listen to. Unfortunately I didn't like their comeback at all, which is disappointing cause I had high hopes, but it's fine I guess. If I didn't know these girls from their previous group I probably wouldn't even give this song a listen, but I'm so glad I did. It's a very enthusiastic song with a super catchy chorus and cute choreo. I love 11's concept and vibe, but something is missing and I can't exactly figure out what. Like, it's a very powerful song, but it doesn't go all the way, you know. I don't like that chorus transition at all. That's literally my biggest pet peeve in song productions. I love the chorus and Eugen's vocals really bring everything together. This is definitely a very odd song. The combination between pop and trot works so well because it's mixed in properly and doesn't feel too out of place, but it's still very surprising when you hear it the first time. I love the Momoland vibes in the chorus, and it's just a very fun song overall. This is a very typical girl crush song. Has that adios vibe, but honestly I don't mind. At the end of the day it still slaps. The mixing could be a lot better though, and it was a little messy, but overall I enjoyed it. God, I wish they were an actual group. It's so great seeing Mayang again after Pristin, and this song is literally a pure shot of serotonin. The chorus is chef's kiss. I love how playful the tempo is, literally setting this as my alarm. The one thing I really love about Call My Name is that slight key change in the melody. When the chorus starts, it elevates the entire song for me. I love their vocal tones, and the rapping reminds me of second gen rapping style. It's a great debut song.
Spit it up.
Their debut felt so rushed, like one day they were announced and 2 days later they already debuted with 2 songs, but anyway, I really like Spit It Out. I wasn't sold on it right from the start. It was more like something that happened over time. The choreography is so satisfying to watch. I noticed they always have very eye-catching chorus. Brian's vocals are top tier, but like I still miss ANS. I love how fun and upbeat Hala is. Their vocals suit this bright concept so well, and I like how age appropriate it is, since they're all minors. The choreo is very energetic and playful. I love it. I love the intro melody. It's very intriguing, and the girl who's opening the first verse has very deep and soothing vocals. It's sort of reminiscent of second gen K-pop with an interesting twist. It's not something I usually listen to, but it just pulls you in. I was so pleasantly surprised by this song when I first heard it, since we have a lot of horror concepts in terms of music videos, but not really in songs themselves. But Wings definitely has it. The choreography is absolutely amazing. Literally all their choreos are just them breaking their backs for 3 minutes. But I have to admit I'm not a huge fan of their comebacks. I did like Let Me Know, but then that chorus hits and I just wanna exit the song lol. And Addicted is just not growing on me at all. Luckily their B-sides always serve. When I first heard Doom Doom Ta, I didn't think much of it, but it was one of those songs that just got stuck in my head and it eventually grew on me. Their comebacks definitely outsell their debut in my opinion. Rubber Dum is one of my favorite songs this year, and Would You Run is just amazing, plus they always have at least one power B-side with every release. I love the vibrant explosive chorus, which is even more impactful cause it's followed by a quieter pre-chorus. The music video is so stunning, even though it's on a lower budget. I love the color palette. I don't think the rap parts were necessary with the whole flow of the song, and their overly high voices kinda throw me off. Regardless, this debut was chef's kiss. Elegant really is so elegant. Like seriously, it's such a pretty song, not something you hear too often. The choreography suits so well, and the girls actually made it themselves. I'm impressed by all of this considering they are not actual idols. I could have gone without the dance break, but it matches well with the song, and doesn't completely break off the tempo. Out of all the songs on this list, I'm begging y'all to listen to this one. It's so trippy and interesting, and has this subtle haunting feeling to it, especially paired with their vocals. It's definitely a really unique song. Literally obsessed with it. I was really taken aback with Bugaboo cause I didn't expect much, but their debut totally surprised me. I have been listening to it non-stop. The chorus is so catchy, and even though the song lacks at some parts like that bridge transition, it is still so fun and enjoyable. I like this concept, plus their B-side All Night Play. Amazing. My billlie girls, best est girls. As soon as I heard the first 10 seconds I just knew. It was a struggle to determine the chorus the first few listens cause the arrangement is odd, but I love how it has Red Velvet vibes. I wish there were more rap parts for Mutswa cause I feel like they are not really banking in on the fact that she's a great rapper, but there's still time here. The vocals they have are unbelievable. I think they are my favorite vocals out of any rookie group this past few years. And don't get me started on the B-sides. When I say album of the year I mean album of the year. And that's that. I have to say, I wasn't super impressed by the debuts this year. Last year was definitely stronger, but anyway, all these songs will be in a playlist in the description, and thank you for watching. Bye.